In Europe, in banking, we've heard about a need for borders, especially mergers, especially cross-border mergers, for years. But it doesn't seem like we've seen much impetus until now. There have been a lot more deals done, admittedly mostly in their own national home markets, but still more deals being done and more deals being talked about. Do you think COVID produces more consolidation?
I think you phrase it right. We see actually an increasing domestic deals, not yet cross-border, because things like capital market union, banking union is kind of still progressing, not there where it should be before you come to these deals. And yes, COVID for sure accelerated certain developments also in the banking industry. Scale is an issue. We always said in retail banking, scale is in particular an issue. Therefore, we decided to fully integrate Postbank 2 or 3 years ago, where we are well underway. And that's happening in other countries too, but it's domestic so far. Consolidation will come in Europe, but cross-border, I would say, still needs some time.
Every time I talk to a bank CEO, they tell me banking union just isn't there yet. They're not ready at the European Union level. But whenever I talk to EU leaders, they always say CEOs are free to do cross-border deals. Which shoe has to drop first?
Well, both are right? I mean, yes, we are free to do cross-border deals, but if the regulatory headwind and also certain restrictions are still there, that, for instance, the kind of free float of liquidity or capital is not there to a degree which really makes such a merger reasonable and constructive, then obviously something still needs to happen. So I think we need to wait for further developments, but I also know that regulators, that also governments well understand this issue. I'm confident that we will see progress on the banking union side, on the capital markets union side. I know that the German finance minister is working hard on this. So that will come, but for the time being, my view is that you rather see more domestic mergers before cross-border mergers are happening.
And of course, you've got enough on your plate already. You've got the most audacious transformation plan the bank has seen, Deutsche Bank has seen in decades. Does that mean you rule out for now any acquisitions?
Look, the focus of Deutsche Bank is clearly to finalize the transformation. I'm more than focused on this one. I would even say that we are laser focused on this one. And the success over the last 15 months, I think, prove our point that this transformation was and is the right one for the bank. And therefore, this has top priority, and there my full management attention is on.
But what does that mean exactly? I mean, when's this transformation going to be at a point when you can finally start to consider some bigger deals?
Well, first of all, we always said that 2019 and 2020 are the kind of the key years, or the 6 hot quarters, the second half of 2019 and the full year 2020, where we really have to focus full on transformation. Look, after the end of the second quarter, we had 75% of our transformation cost already booked, and we made good progress in Q3. So in this regard, 2019 and 2020 is the key of the transformation. Of course, with certain items still to come in 21, our key financial targets we have announced for the end of for the year 2022. So it is a 3 to 4 year transformation. The first 2 years are key. So far, we have been very successful with that, and hence this management focus needs to continue.